Welcome Aries to your energy reading for what you need to hear right now. You found this video for a reason, so let's go ahead and see what's going on for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time and energy. And if anything connects for you, if you don't mind liking the video, commenting down below, or subscribing, it really does help me out a lot. So thank you so much for that. And welcome in. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for Aries. I got some astrological cards I will pull for the overall energy, and then we will get into the tarot. So let's just see. What is the overall energy for Aries? Is there anything else? Okay, so we have a couple cards here. We have the third house, which is Gemini energy, which you could have in your chart or be dealing with one. And then we also have Libra energy, which you also could have in your chart or be dealing with one. Definitely strong energy coming up around this time in regards to air energy. Did I say air energy? I don't know if I just repeated myself. Anyways, the point is that there's something coming up about your relationships, your connections, maybe things having to do with like your childhood coming up around this time, as we have been in Cancer season, and Mercury's, I believe, still in retrograde in Cancer as well. So there could be things that have come up from the past, maybe people from the past that you have been communicating with, or that are showing up around this time. But I do feel like with this Libra energy, it for sure has to do with like rebalancing and having equal give and take. And I think it's also this message too of like, before you make any type of decision, being able to communicate and figure out all your options, get all the information, and so that you have a clear understanding before moving forward, especially because in relationships, because both of these talk about relationships, especially Libra energy, as Libra rules the seventh house, which talks a lot about relationships, all kinds. But and this could be family, friends, coworkers, love partnership. You'll know where this applies to you. But the third house talks about early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication, while Libra says consideration, fairness, and harmony. So again, this energy about rebalancing and making sure that there is equal give and take, and that things are aligned for this harmonious relationship or relationships, because this could apply to many. I'm also getting an energy of karma too. So and maybe lessons. So lessons that you have learned about the past, or this past relationship maybe was a lesson for you. Something about karma coming through as well, where what you have put into people, places, and things, but again, relationships specifically, is going to be coming back to you, and in either this relationship that you have had experience with before, or a completely different relationship. But we'll get into the tarot and see in further detail what this is talking about. Hopefully that was making sense, but let's see where we go for you. So what's going on for Aries? Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. These two cards wanted to fly out as well. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. This is fire energy as well. This can talk about being wounded, a wounded warrior, someone who has had a lot of challenging cycles in their life, a lot of challenging lessons, experiences, relationships, whatever it may be. But it's like you've come a very long way. And this is why I think this air energy is coming through quite strongly, is for you to contemplate and also make sure that you are not carrying any baggage from the past into any new cycle, new relationship, new beginning, something like this. Because these two other cards that came out is the Moon card and the Ace of Swords. So the Moon is Cancer energy, also Pisces, but water energy in general. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, whether you're dealing with one or have it in your chart. But you also have the Ace of Swords, which swords in the tarot is air energy, confirming that there is some sort of new beginning. This is a blessing in disguise, but again, the staircase is kind of speaking to me, in that this has been a long journey, and that something about like breaking through this fog or emotional confusion having to do with something from the past. Because again, like I was saying, with Cancer season, which we are still in now, technically, we're about to go into Leo season, but there has been a lot of emotions that have been deep down, maybe that have been pent up or haven't been able to be released or transmuted. And so there's maybe a lot coming up emotionally, but also you have a new found sense of wisdom and clarity, especially with the Ace of Swords, where it's like, okay, now I know what I want and what I don't want. And this time around, instead of just maybe jumping into something or just taking it for face value or just going off of what someone is saying to you, you're listening to everything involved, like someone's words, their actions, behaviors, how they express themselves, things like this. But I feel like you have learned a lot, Aries, in the past, and you've come a very long way, and you still have a lot to offer in relationships in general. But especially if this is having to do with like a specific love partnership, it's like I still feel like you may be willing to go around the block, so to speak, another round. But it really just depends on, is this going to be any different from what happened in the past? It's funny because you also have the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck too, confirming this. I was stuttering there a little bit, confirming this choice, but you're not really sure how you want to move forward, which is why I'm saying it's important to take time to contemplate and listen to what your inner being is wanting to tell you about this situation, this person, and how to move forward so that things are balanced and bringing about the harmony that you deserve and that you're looking for, and fairness, and not doing the same things over and over, expecting different results. Not saying you're necessarily doing that, but something to keep in mind. And you also have the Strength card. So this is the Leo energy I'm talking about. You could be dealing with the Leo, or there's something about the Leo season we're about to step into that is going to uplift you, because with the Strength, this is you having the courage, even with what you have experienced in the past, you have the courage and the strength to stand in your own power. You have this courage and the strength to speak your truth, to speak your mind, and not be willing to just settle for less, basically, is what I'm feeling. Because I definitely feel like you've had some sort of lack or an inequality when it comes to the balance in relationships. So, time, energy, attention, resources, emotional investments, things like that in relationships that maybe you didn't get back in the past. But I definitely feel like there is this new opportunity where you are going to be able to overcome all that you have experienced in the past and have this being able to finally release this baggage so that you can step into your power and find what is going to be best for you long term. That's really going to be a match for you in relationships. And again, any type of relationship that it still applies. But let's see what is incoming for you in the near future. So we got a couple cards here. Wow. So more fire energy with the Three of Wands. So this is again confirming what I'm saying about waiting for the right opportunity, like waiting for your ship to come in, because she's at the edge of the cliff and she wants to go down to where this is, but it's not ready yet because the waves are not how they need to be in order for her to be able to surf in the way that she wants. And then you also have the Empress card, which is this motherly, nurturing, self-worth card about getting ready to birth a new beginning. You also have the Wheel of Fortune confirming this energy that this is a new beginning where there is a fated destined change that is incoming for you. But it's like, what do you want to give birth to, Aries? Do you want to give birth to the same cycles that you have dealt with before? Or do you want to wake up to what your intuition is trying to tell you about the past so that you can transmute it, let it go, heal it, find grounding and restabilizing yourself so that when this change comes in, that you are truly stepping into this higher version of yourself, especially after all that you have learned. because you have learned so much and you've come so far and you have changed so much that it's like, I mean, you really can't go backwards. But again, that saying, it's like you can do the same things over and over expecting different results. But I feel like for most of you, you're not going to be doing that anymore. You'll only fall back into that pattern if you're not trusting in your own intuitive guidance system and trusting the signs that are showing themselves. So I hope all of this made sense and connected for you. Definitely let me know down below. Thanks for choosing me to read your energy. And until next time, have a blessed day.